Hello, how you doing today? Our topic for today is living things, life process. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define living things, explain the characteristics of living things. Living things are organisms that have life in them. I want you to look around and tell me some things that you know that they are not living in this class. Yes, table, chair, okay, the board. What about your bag? Why do you think it is a non-living thing? Why do you think your bag is a non-living thing? Oh, it can't talk. Yes. What about the table? Is a non-living thing, right? Why? It can't eat. All right. So living things are things, all right, that can talk. Are you saying that? It can eat also, right? Good. So plants and animals are living things. When we say organisms means plants and animals. Okay. Plants and animals are examples of living things. Characteristics of living things. Every living things have the following characteristics. 1. Movement, respiration, nutrition, irritability, growth, excretion, reproduction, lifespan, adaptation, and competition. With the acronym Mr. Niger Lack. Okay, some might say Mr. Niger D. That's that. So the lifespan, adaptation, and competition has taken the place of death. Okay, so after the explanation, you will get it better. Now, movement. Every living things can move from one place to another. Plants, okay, does not move from one place to another, but it moves, right? Why animals? Animals can move from one place to another. Okay, so can you see that this animal is trying to move, right? Respiration. Respiration is the ability of living things to breathe in and out. And animals breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. Why plants breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen? Can you see this cat is trying to breathe, right, by opening its mouth? So nutrition. Nutrition is the ability of living things to feed. How many of you like eating? Yes, so we are living things, right? Good. Plants can manufacture their food by themselves, while animals depend on plants for their food. Irritability. Irritability is the ability of living things to respond to stimulus. Irritability is the ability of living things to respond to stimulus. Anything that excites the body is called stimulus. Why? What the body does after receiving a stimulus is called response. Okay, so for instance, if you touch a hot pot, you are in the kitchen and you mistakenly touch the pot and it's very hot, what will you do? Will you still hold the pot? You remove your hand immediately, right? That means you are responding to stimulus. Okay, and also when you are hungry or when you are thirsty, okay, these are internal stimulus can be internal and it can be external. So when you're hungry, when you're thirsty, what happens? You tend to be tired. When you're hungry, you tend to feel that you don't feel like doing anything until you eat. That's when you have the strength to do what you have to do. Growth. Growth is the ability of living things to increase in size. Growth is the ability of living things to increase in size. We all grow. We all increase in size. This was not the way you were when you were 1 year old. If you were 2 years, you keep growing bigger, 3 years bigger, 4, 5, like that. Excretion is the ability of living things to remove waste products from their body. And remember that we sweat, we remove urine, okay, we urinate. This animal is trying to urinate, right? So it's undergoing the process of excretion. Reproduction, okay, this is the ability of living things to give birth to their young ones alive. Animals give birth to their young ones alive. Plants also reproduce. Okay, the seed will germinate and it will bear fruit. Lifespan is the period between life and death. Every living thing would eventually die. The period of life, the period of death, it is known as lifespan. Adaptation, this is the ability of living things to survive in their habitat, in their environment. Okay, ability of living things to survive in their environment. Competition is the ability of living things to struggle for food, light, and space in their environment. It's competition. Living things compete for food, light, and space in their environment. Remember the characteristics of living things. Can we mention it together? Movement, respiration, nutrition, irritability, growth, excretion, reproduction, okay, lifespan, adaptation, and competition. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.